Ethereum. Where do you guys think Ethereum will be by the end of 2022? Let me know in the comments. In this video, we're going to be talking about Ethereum, what's going on with Ethereum, some of the news that came out about Ethereum, and the price prediction for Ethereum for 2030. Gotta look ahead. And I don't know if you guys know, but man, Coinbase has stepped it up for us. All right, so now on Coinbase, you can hit this tab right here and go to advanced trade. And man, we're gonna talk about this. I'm pretty sure some people have already seen this with the Coinbase Pro. Maybe I didn't have Coinbase Pro, I stuck with Coinbase, but now we really can get in depth. Let's get into the video. What's up, guys? It's your boy Ty, and I appreciate you guys coming through to check your boy out. If it's your first time here, go ahead, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you can come back and see me. I always have plenty to talk about on my channel. My channel is mainly about making sure people are aware of the different avenues to get a piece of the pie. And today I'm on Coinbase. I know usually you guys see me on CoinStats, but I'm on Coinbase right now because Coinbase has made a couple upgrades and I'm liking what I see. So anyone that knows my portfolio knows I only hold a few crypto. I got Ethereum, but I got my Ethereum staked on Coinbase, so it shows Ethereum 2. I have Cosmos. I have AMP token, and this is only a portion of my AMP. I have a lot more AMP tokens staked on the Flexer network so I can earn that nice interest. I have the graph, and I got a little bit of money in reserve. Not really in reserve because of these new features that Coinbase has. You can set limit orders, man. Yeah, I know some people that had Coinbase Pro probably like, man, you could have been done that. But me, I had just the regular Coinbase, and it's a nice asset to have. So we're here to talk about Ethereum though. Ethereum. So let's click on this Ethereum real quick. As you guys can see, Ethereum is sitting at around $1,706 per ETH. So Ethereum has had a rough year. Ethereum fell all the way down from 4,867 per ETH all the way down to 1,706 per ETH. And it has hit a lower low than that, around $880. So yeah, it's been a rough year for Ethereum. And I know if anyone bought around this high area, you guys mad, right? You guys are mad. I know I'm mad a little bit too. Not really, because I still think Ethereum is a great crypto to hold. Ethereum is the second biggest crypto out. Only Bitcoin surpasses it. But a lot of people predict that other altcoins will surpass Ethereum. But Ethereum has a great network, and a lot of tokens are made on the Ethereum network. So it's going to be hard to unseat Ethereum. But they are predicting, a lot of people are predicting that some people might get Ethereum a run for their money. But either way, I'm still going to keep my Ethereum. I'm holding it for the long term. I have almost one whole Ethereum, and I think I might look towards buying another a little more so I can have one whole Ether. But how I'm gonna do it, me personally, I'm gonna take advantage of these limit orders and set some buys at these 52-week lows. So that's one thing about crypto. A lot of people, just dive in and buy and don't really use strategy. That's crypto stocks, you name it. Some people just buy. But with the crypto market the way it is, and me personally, I think we haven't seen the last of the crypto winter. Just me, that's what I think. I think we might see some of these coins go low again. That's me personally, what I think. Let me know what you think. Do you think crypto will continue to drop? Matter of fact, I had a post on my channel in the community section, and let's see what others think real quick. So I post on my community section of my channel, do you think crypto will fall even lower this year? And this was about 3 weeks ago, and 81% of the subscribers or people that just seen the post said yes, they think crypto will go lower this year. 81%. So that kind of tells you what the sentiment is behind the crypto market. People think crypto will continue to fall and will fall lower. So we had a good week. It was a good week in crypto, good couple days, but still be wary because the sentiment is that crypto will fall, All right, so keep that in mind. All right, and before we get into the price prediction for Ethereum, I'm gonna show you guys a little bit about this new feature on Coinbase for my people that haven't seen it yet, because it just popped up on my Coinbase. So it's a tab up here. You can hit trade, simple, buying and selling, and you're gonna see the regular buying and selling. It's not too confusing. A lot of people like simple, right? Not too confusing. You can come in and you can hit trade, and you can buy Ethereum with cash, convert another crypto to Ethereum. Pretty simple. Shows you the market cap, the volume, circulating supply, trading activity. A lot of people are buying right now. 84% of people are buying. And popularity number 2. All right, and of course you guys see some news about it. And then there's another way to look at trading, which I am a fan of because I understand what's going on. If you like simple trading and you don't understand a lot of what I'm about to show you, just keep the simple trading. I mean, it's fine as long as you just make sure you don't get sucked up into the hype and buy at the highs. That's all I say. All right, so you go to advanced trade, and now it looks a little different. You will see the crypto that you want pegged against the US dollar, which is the same thing as you going in and hitting buy. So when I hit Ethereum now, bam, looks a little different. You see the low, the high for the day, the low for the day, the bid, the ask, the volume, and everything. I like it. Right now I got the Bollinger Bands on and the MACD. For people that don't know, the Bollinger Bands are up here. They are the bands that go from here and here. It kind of tells you where, the candles should bounce off of. It kind of gives you a nice little area to look for the candles to hit, which I like. For example, you can see right here, this is every candle up here is a day. So you can see on the chart that right here, it hit that Bollinger Band right here, and then it bounced down, and then it is probably going to hit that sweet area again. And that sweet area is something to keep in mind too. That sweet area is, let me get this right. I'm still working on trying to make sure I can work it right on Coinbase, but all right, and this day was July 28th, and you guys can see the high, which is represented right here. We see the H. The high for that day was 1,792. So that lets you know there's a lot of resistance right around that $1,800, that $1,800 mark for Ethereum. So I wouldn't really look for any crazy movement until it breaks past that 1,800 mark. But again, that's it. We talking about charts now. I can talk charts all day. I don't usually talk charts, but I can talk it, but it can get confusing for people that don't know what's going on. And I like to preach that simplicity is key. You don't have to go in and try to know everything about a chart and all of that stuff and the candles, but it's good to know. I used to trade Forex, so I kind of know what's going on with it. But that's my thoughts. I think is going to be a nice resistance around that 1,800 mark, and as you guys see, soon as it hit it, close to it, it got rejected, and I still think it's some rejection that's going to happen. So right now we're looking at let me get that up off the screen. Right now we're looking at 6-month range, but if we go to the 1 year, right, zoom on in the 1 year and put the indicators out, the intervals out a little bit. Well, I couldn't put the intervals out, but you guys can see if you look at the whole 1 year, this doesn't look like something that will be recovering just yet. You see it had a nice drop down, and now it might be consolidating. That's what I would call that, because it's still fighting in this area right here. It's still fighting up down. But it'll be something to watch. And then when you actually zoom out and look at the MACD, which is at the bottom right here, you can see that it already started that trend up. Typically, what happens with the MACD, you'll see it go up, then down, up and down. That's what the MACD usually do, and it's already pretty high. So I'm thinking it probably comes down. You guys can see it's already starting to come down a little bit right now. But anyway, it'll be interesting to see what happens around this consolidation phase. That's all. Like I said, we saw it get rejected against that Bollinger Band, and now it'll be interesting to see if it's gonna continue to test that area or come back down. And I didn't really mean to get into charting first, but hey, we talked about charting. So now let's talk about some of the news that's coming out about Ethereum. So of course, the highlight of Ethereum right now, the news, is all about the merge. When Ethereum is set to become Ether 2, I'm not sure if they're still calling it Ethereum 2.0. It looks like it's just Ethereum 2. But when it becomes Ether 2, it's supposed to be faster, and it's supposed to help with some of that gas price. I hope it helps with the gas price, because you ask me, that's one of the biggest drawbacks to Ethereum. Like the gas. Ethereum is one of the cryptos that are used, is widely used, and the reason it's widely used is to trade crypto from exchange to exchange, or wallet to exchange, or wallet to wallet. A lot of times you have to pay a gas fee, and sometimes those gas fees can be off the chain. So a lot of people have Ethereum because of this, because you have to pay your transaction fee in Ether. And that's why I think Ethereum is good too, because we use Ethereum like it or not. We have to pay those gas fees, which, go to the miners and all that jazz. But that's why I think Ethereum is going to be one hard to beat, because it's already circulating. People are already using it. If you're hearing people complain about gas, that means people are using Ethereum, which is a good thing for the Ethereum holders. So one of the news, July 28th, Ethereum's final net test merge set for early August. So they actually got a date for the merge, or the final net test. I ain't gonna say, they ain't saying the merge is gonna happen. They said the final net test net. Then Ethereum open options reach record high as merge optimism drives demand. So everybody's talking about the merge and how this is really going to help Ethereum compete with the others like Solana and all of those. Solana, Cardano, that wants to, take Ethereum out of the top spot because they're supposed to be faster, cheaper, and all of that jazz. And this merge is an upgrade to Ethereum, which is needed, especially if you want to compete with those new up and coming crypto networks, because that's basically what Ethereum is a nice crypto network. And last, the merge draws ever closer as Ethereum passes another critical test. So Ethereum is all about testing the system in the merge. That's where most of the news is coming from for Ethereum. Now, let's get into these price predictions. First off, all I did was Google Ethereum price prediction 2030, and the first one that came up was Ethereum should be around $8,528 by 2030. Let's see what that means with the crypto calculator. So let's say we invested $1,000. It's something simple, right? $1,000 in Ethereum today, and it went to $8,528 per coin. So that $1,000 could turn to $5,000. It's not bad, not a bad return, not a bad prediction. So right now it's 2022. So in 8 years, you can get, that's about 500% growth in 8 years. It's not bad at all. 500% growth. Yeah, that's not bad. So that's a good price prediction. Let's check out a couple more. Analyticinsight.net. And remember, at the beginning of the video, I asked you guys, what do you think Ethereum's price will be by the end of 2022? They are predicting that Ethereum will at least be about $2,000 by the end of the year. That's not far from where it's at currently. So that's what the analyst thinks. The same site is predicting Ethereum will be above 20,000 in Ether by the end of 2030. 20,000. Now let's see what that looks like. That's a big difference from that 8,000. Now, if it goes to 20,000, now we talking some nice return, on your investment, a nice return on your investment. If it goes to 20,000 per coin, you're talking about $1,000 becoming $11,770,000. And I'm not even going to those price predictions that are predicting that Ethereum could be like 40, 43, because now that everything's down, a lot of people have reneged on what they were predicting at first. A lot of people were thinking Ethereum would be about 40,000, 50,000. That would be double this, of course, which is a killer return on your investment. All right, and let's check out one more price prediction. And I'm on capital.com, and they are predicting, it says Telegon predicted that Ethereum will be $9,798 in 2030. So that's around that 8,000 mark. Nothing too crazy. So your 1,000 will turn to $5,777. So those are modest returns, but I'm saying modest, but it's still in 8 years, you're gonna get 500%. That's still great. 500+%. That's still great, but it's a lot different than that 20,000 per ETH. Now, what do you guys think? What do you guys think that Ethereum will be priced at? And yes, I use Google to check price predictions. There's so many different price predictions, but it's something to note that if you Google it, which a lot of people do, and the first thing you see is growth, or the first thing you see is a lot of crazy price prediction, you got to understand that's what a lot of people are seeing, and Google is basically controlling the sentiment, which is a good thing for the Ethereum holders. Now, if you Googled it and it just said sell now, get it up out of there, get up out of it now, run, that might be something to note, and you might want to pay attention, because again, Google, a lot of people Google, and Google can kind of control what is portrayed out there media wise, which is good, like I said, if you are on the right side of that. So that's why I use Google. There's so many people that, claim to be right and know everything. It's so many, and who to trust exactly. Reality is no one really knows. If they had a crystal ball, they probably would be, rich as hell, and they wouldn't need to make these posts. They would, just do their thing. But it's still good to do some research and check this out. That's why I use Google. Let me know who you use. If you think I could be using somebody different, some other way to use my price predictions. But now let's closing thoughts. Let's go back to the charts for the closing thoughts. I do think Ethereum is one to watch. It's one of the top cryptos, and the network for Ethereum is pretty strong. But I don't think Ethereum is ready to recover just yet. And I'm gonna hold Ethereum, of course. I'm not gonna let my Ethereum go. I told you guys I might even add to my position and try to get that whole 1 Ether. I had more in Ethereum, but I kind of went to the lower altcoins because there's a lot that will outpace Ethereum, at least that I think. And that's why I am kind of modest, on Ethereum. Ethereum was one of my biggest holdings, but once some of these altcoins come back to where they fell from, Ethereum is going to be like my 3rd biggest holding. And it's because a lot of the other altcoins will outpace it if the market goes back how it was. But again, crypto investing is risky. I'm not a financial advisor. If you need financial advice, make sure you seek out financial advice. But crypto investing is risky. No one can guarantee anything in the crypto market. But that's just what I see. I just think it's not ready to, bounce all the way back yet. My thoughts. I could be wrong, but hey, I am going to be buying. But as I said in my other videos, if you guys check that out, I'm setting all my buys for like that 52-week low. Especially now that Coinbase allows you to place limit orders. Man, yeah, I ain't never buying again too high. This was a lesson learned. I have been in Ethereum for a while. I did make like 300% my money when I was on Robinhood before I switched to Coinbase. And I made like 300% gain on my Ethereum. Of course, I wasn't gung-ho as I am now about crypto, and I only put a small amount. But now I'm putting money in crypto. So next time I get that 300% gain, it'll be worth it. It'll be nice. So that's what I'm doing with my crypto account. And again, I did make money off Ethereum way back, and I sold it. I got off Robinhood and put my funds back into it in Coinbase. But that's what I mean by it was a lesson learned that I think I put my money back into it while it was like up. So I made that money, cashed it out, and then I moved it and I went back into Ethereum, and this happened. So my lesson learned from this is, especially with how volatile crypto is, I'm not buying anything at no all-time high. Nope. And I'm going that way with stocks too, because the market, we're in a bear market, and everything's going to keep going up and then dropping down. If you ask me, that's what I see. A lot of my subscription services that I am subscribed to, they don't clearly say it's over. The worst is over. And I'm subscribed to a few subscription services. Speaking of which, if you guys want some of the best stock picks, make sure you check out the Motley Fool. Check it out in the description of this video, in the comments. Check them out. I use all types of resources for my investing, and the Motley Fool is one that I'm satisfied with. But again, a lot of people are saying the worst for crypto isn't, the crypto fall or plunge, the worst hasn't come yet. I seen one person predicting that Ethereum might fall down to like $400. Oh man, that would be crazy. And that would be a dope time to buy. I would definitely be one of the ones still buying, even though it dropped for $400. But crypto investing isn't for the weak-hearted. I think Ethereum will shoot up. I think Ethereum can make it to around $10,000 by 2030. That's what I think. But right now, it might be time to watch for a nice price and scoop up some. But right now, I definitely think the crypto market is going to continue to go down probably throughout the year. Maybe it might turn around the end of the year, maybe. But I think crypto market will steady go down just from what I see. All right. And a sidebar, Ethereum. I told you guys that I am subscribed to a few subscription services, right? Ethereum isn't on the hot list, the hot buy now list for a few of them. They have all other altcoins, smaller altcoins on their hot list. So hey, and they are stuff I pay for. I can't tell y'all what and who and what to buy. Of course I can't do that. But a lot of subscription services, they are not saying Ethereum is that one that's going to give you the best bang for your buck. But Ethereum is probably one of the safer ones that people feel they can get into, just like Bitcoin. And a lot of people ain't telling me to buy Bitcoin either, or Ethereum. But hey, that's my 2 cents. That's my price prediction for Ethereum. That's the price prediction for Ethereum that's out there. Let me know what you guys think. And I got plenty more to talk about. I'll probably talk about Cosmos next. All right. Peace.